Yeah, welcome back students. In this class we are going to discuss about the topic name VLSI design flow. Here the topic starts with the system specifications. That means the system specification means the designer wants to know what are the specifications required by the user. Based on the specifications given by the user, the designer is going to design one functional unit which is known as an architectural unit. I hope that are you clear. Now after that you may observe that after designing the functional unit according to the specifications given by the user, after that the designer is going to be verify whether the functional unit designed by him is right or not. Is it clear? If the functional verification is according to the specifications given by the user, then the behavioral representation is completed. After that he will move to the next stage, that is what logical design. You can observe here. Is it clear? Here in the logical design, if you observe very clearly, after verifying the functionality, he is going to design the logical unit. Okay, here it is known as gate level representation. That means here in the form of gates, here in the form of function. That means you may call it as a truth table, or you may call it as boolean expression, like that. Is it clear? And here also the designer is going to be verify whether the logical design is correct or not according to the specification. Now these two you may call it as logical representation, this you may call it as behavioral representation. After that you may observe very clearly that after gates are verified successfully, then the designer is going to be design circuit depending upon the gates. That means combination of gates represent what? Circuits. Is it clear? Now the designer is going to be circuit some sort of circuits here. Okay, it may be some half adder, it may be some full adder, any circuit, any combination of sequential circuit. After designing the circuit, the designer is going to be verify the circuit. Is it clear? If the circuit given the functionality according to the specification given by the user, okay, then he is going to move to the next stage. This is known as circuit representation. Now you can observe physical design. That is a very important point. Okay, here in the physical design, if you observe that so many steps are there in physical design, you may observe the steps here. Okay, here in the physical design, first you are having partitioning. You should partition the circuit. After that floor planning, you should floor plan it. Okay, after that placement. Okay, after that routing. After that compaction. Is it clear? This is known as physical design. This can be called as back-end design, and this can be called as front-end design. Is it clear? After physical design, that means once again I'm repeating the steps: partitioning, floor planning, placement, routing, and compaction. And after that he is going to be design and verify the logic layout of that physical design. Then finally, after verifying the layout, the fabrication process is going to be start. Then later testing process is going to be start. This is a VLSI design flow, guys. If you are having any doubts in this VLSI design flow, you may ask. Once again I'm telling that very quickly. After taking the specification from the user, we have to design a function, that means an architecture. We have to verify that architecture. After that we have to design a logic, and we have to verify that logic. After that we have to design the circuit. We have to verify that circuit. After that we have to design a physical layout. Up to circuit it is what? Front end. After that physical design, it is a back end. In that physical design we are having some steps: partitioning, floor planning, placement, routing, compaction. Is it clear? This is after that you have to verify the layout what you have designed. Then later finally you have to fabricate it and test it. Is it clear? That means if you observe the representation, okay, behavioral representation, gate level representation, circuit level representation, layout level representation. Is it clear? Thank you very much. If you are having any doubts, you may ask. Have a nice day.